And when arriving to the property, you'll see the sign for the nest just here. It's located just down this road. So when driving, just follow the wee path behind the building to find your parking spot. Got some beautiful views. And you'll see our sign for the nest, and we have parking in here. If you've got small cars, you can fit 2 cars back to back in this space, or one larger vehicle, and you can park your car on the side just like this. Just please be sure not to block any of the lane for our neighbours. And to enter the property, you follow the path. Just up here to the main door. We have a lovely garden space for you to enjoy in the sunshine, with some seating, and likewise just to the right of the entrance we have some seating out here for you to enjoy. And the key safe is located just the top one just here. Now you want to pull down this little flap here and then enter the code that we've given you. And then once you've entered the code that we've given you, just take the wee latch on the left hand side, pull down, which releases the key safe. Take the key and then pop this back up, and if you could please scramble the code and then just lift the wee slider back up. To enter the cottage, there's one key just here, which is for the top lock. If you pop this into the door and then just turn to the left and then use the handle to enter. And welcome to the nest. And to lock the door behind you, it automatically locks with the yield lock when you close the door. So if you are coming in and out with luggage, please be sure to disable this, or make sure you have the key with you. To disable this, you want to just turn to the right and then pull down this little switch, and you can see it stops the lock engaging. To disable this, you just simply push this back up and you can see the lock re-engages. When you arrive, we'll have a welcome basket for you for arriving, and we've got some teas, coffees, milk and oil and some other amenities for you. Our dining space has got room for 4, and then we've got a high chair in the property as well, so if you have a little one, there's room for a little one to join you. And into the master bedroom. A lovely king size bed for you, with bedside lamps. And a nice vanity area. And in the top drawer, we have our hairdryer, and in the cupboard we have some hanging space for you and some storage just beneath. We have a television in the bedroom for you as well, remote control just on the side of the bed. To turn this on, just press the red button on the top left. Now this is a smart television, so it has free view as well. So if you want to access the main menu, press the home button, which brings up the screen we're looking at just now. Then use the wee side arrows here to scroll along to the different apps available. Please feel free to sign into any of these when you're staying. Just remember to sign out when you depart. To access the free view, if we press exit, this takes you back to the main preview channels. You can then press the guide button just here, press this, and once it loads, it'll come up with the different channels available for you to watch. Again, just use the arrows to scroll between the different channels that you like, and once you've found one that you like, press the middle button, which engages the channel. To turn the television off when you're finished, just press the red button on the top. With a lovely ensuite in the master bedroom. The light switch for the bathroom is just controlled out here. Just push this button and the light comes on. The switch on the right hand side, if you are having a bath or a shower, just please switch this on. That engages the fan, and welcome to the bathroom. We have a bath and an overhead shower for you to enjoy. To use the shower, the controls on the right hand side here, this is for the temperature. If you want it to be colder, turn away from you towards the wall, and if you want it to go warmer, you have to push this little button down and then towards you. Just make sure that you make small changes because the temperature does change quickly. To switch between the overhead shower and the handheld shower, use this switch here. You pull towards you and away from you to switch between the two heads. We've got some shampoo, lovely sea kelp shampoo that we provide, and likewise with hand soap and some body lotion. If you are needing some extra toilet rolls for during your stay, we do keep some in this cupboard. And through to our twin bedroom. We have 2 single beds. Television in here. To use this television, you press the top right button. This gives you access to preview channels. Again, to pick a channel that you'd like to watch, press the guide button and it comes up with the selection of channels. Use the cursor arrows here just to scroll between channels that you'd like, and once you find one that you'd like, press the OK button in the middle. And when you're finished, press the off button. Lovely vanity area for you. Some hanging space in the cupboards. And just beneath we have some storage. And the light switch for in here. The radiators throughout the property are all controlled in the same way. So if you take the valve here, you can see the wee icon is just pointing at the number 5, which is the highest setting. To reduce the temperature, turn this down to the lowest setting, which is marked like this. And please feel free to turn to adjust, make yourself comfortable. For the downstairs bathroom, we have the light switch just here. Simply push the button, just like in the ensuite. Press this button for the light to come on, and likewise if you're having a shower, just press the fan button on, and then when you're finished, pop it off. Again, in the shower, we have an overhead shower and handheld shower. And likewise the controls turn towards the wall. To reduce the temperature, make it colder, and to make it go warmer, you have to push this little button down and pull towards you. Again, just make small changes as it changes quickly. And then the controls on the left hand side, turn this dial towards the wall and towards yourself, and that swaps between the two shower heads. Again, we provide shampoo, hand soap and lotion in here. And into our kitchen. For the toaster, you just take the dial here, push it down, which activates. You can turn the wee slider just here from left over here at the least toasted, and if you want to increase the duration of time, you can slide this wee dial. And to cancel, press this button. Underneath we have our fridge on the left and freezer on the right for you. And we have an extractor fan. You can pull this towards you, and just on the right there's a wee slider here for the light, and then likewise the wee slider, just push this all the way to the end for the highest setting and back to you to turn off. Likewise for the light, pull towards you. And to close, just push shut. We have our gas stove on top with the 4 burners. If you want to use the top right, you would select this one. You can see that they're all marked out, so bottom right, top left and bottom left. So if you want to pick the top right one, push this down to activate the ignition. Click and hold down until it's activated. To reduce the power, just turn to the left, anti-clockwise, and increasing to the right clockwise. And to turn off, just make sure this is at the top. So when you're finished, make sure all the icons are at the top, please. For the oven, we have 2 sections to the oven. We have the top and the bottom. If you want to use the grill, it is this control here, so just turn to your desired setting. For the top oven, you use this section, and the bottom, use this section. So if you want to use this oven use here, just turn the dial simply to the right, to your desired temperature, so 200 for example. When it's reached this temperature, this light will go off to indicate that it's ready, and when you're finished, just turn back around to the top. And then likewise with the lower grill, just turn to the right to your desired temperature. Again, the light will go off when it's ready, and when you're finished, back to the top. All of our power sockets here are all on just now. Just make sure these all remain on, and likewise with the sockets here. Our kettle is just activated by pushing this button down and pop it back up. The hot water is controlled with our gas combi boiler, so it is fairly instantaneous if you just let it run for a moment, and you have your hot tap on the left hand side and your cold on the right hand side. Just underneath the sink we have some cleaning products for you to use, and our washing machine. If you pull this drawer open, your main detergent in this section and your fabric softener in this section. To use the washing machine, you press the on button just here, and the controls will come on. You can then use the dial just in the middle to cycle through all the different settings. Once you've selected one that you'd like, just simply press the start button just here, and the cycle starts. And when you're finished, just click and hold this button here, and it goes off. To open the drawer, you just pull this towards you, and likewise just push it closed. We have some instructions here for your bins. For the bins, the bin on the right hand side is for your general waste, and then the bin just here, this is for your cardboard and paper, and the left hand bin is here. This is for our plastics, please. Again, the same throughout the property. The radiators are all controlled in the same way. You can see the smaller the numbers, the lower the temperature, and the higher the numbers, the higher the temperature. Feel free to adjust. For the microwave, you just pull the door open and push closed, and you have your time on the bottom here and your power settings here. So you're currently setting high, you can change to medium. A minute, just turn to 1 minute, and you can turn to adjust. It'll pause as soon as you open it, and it'll start as soon as you close it. And when you're finished, turn to the top. The light switch for the kitchen, just located here, just push this and it'll go off. we have a tumble dryer in the hallway for you to use. Before use and after use, if you can just pull the door open please, and if you just lift this little section out and just check that the lint is all removed. So if you can remove the lint, pop it into the bin please. Close this and then pop back into the tumble dryer. Once you want to use it, close the door, and to start, press this button, select the setting that you'd like, and then just press the start button just here. To pause this, click and hold, and it'll pause, then you can restart it just by pressing this button again. And for turning it off, just push this button on the right hand side and the appliance goes off. We do have a wee drawer here. This is a condenser tumble dryer, so after it's been used, if you can please take this out, it just pulls all the way out. Just carry it carefully into one of the bathrooms and just pour the water out of this section here, and then come back and slide this back into the machine please. For the light just above the staircase, you've also got this switch just here. Just press this and the light comes on from downstairs and to go off. And upstairs to our living room. We have a lovely space for you to relax. We have a selection of DVDs and board games for you to enjoy, and a nice chessboard. There's some stunning views out of the windows, and we've also got our television for you to use. For the television, we have our two remotes just here. The TV remote on the left hand side and our Freeview remote on the right hand side. To turn the television on, just take this remote here and press the on button. You then want to take the Freeview remote and with the on button just on the top left, point it at this little box just here, and you can see the wee blue light comes on. The Freeview box will then start up and it will automatically go to the correct screen. Once the Freeview box is set up, then you want to take this remote just here and you press the guide button just here, which brings up the different channels that you can select from. To find a channel that you'd like, press the guide button just here. It'll bring up all the selection. Now just use the cursors, just up and down arrows, to select a channel that you'd like. Just point it at the little box. Once you've found one that you'd like, press the OK button, which selects the channel. And again, to change, just press the guide button, and it comes back to the main menu. When you're finished, you can press the off button just here, which turns the Freeview box off. We also have a DVD player for you on the right hand side. Lots of DVDs for you to pick from. This is the remote for the DVD player, and you press the on button just on the top right hand side here, and you can press the eject on the machine just here and it'll release the DVD and you can pop the new one in. And when you're finished, just press the off button on the top right. And again for the television, the green button on the top right just to turn the television off. For the Wi-Fi, we have our Wi-Fi hub just on the left hand side of the unit. If there is a problem with Wi-Fi and it's not working, please pop it off at the power and pop it back on after a few minutes. You shouldn't need to do this. We have our wee booklet with our Wi-Fi options and some stunning views out of the window for you to enjoy. If you have got little ones joining you, we do have a travel cot, which is kept in this cupboard. You just pull this open and our travel cot is just at the front. Now this is a comb ceiling, so when you are sitting, just watch your head if you are a bit taller, and enjoy the television and the views out the window. In the cupboard at the top here, we have our ironing board on the left hand side, iron on the right, our vacuum, we've also got a fan in case you get a bit warm, and this is just for reference. We have our boiler in this section. Please don't make any adjustments to this, but this is where it is for reference. And there's a little light just in here to activate and turn off, just to be switched on the side. Just push up to turn the light on and down to put it off. For the lights in the living room, you have this dial here. If you press this in, it activates the lamp just over the hallway, and you can, it's a dimmer switch, so you can turn to reduce and increase the light. This button just here. If you press that, it brings on these two lights, and press it again, turns it off. And the switch on the right hand side here, if you press that in, it brings the wee lamp on over in the corner, and press it again, it goes off. For the blinds, if you want to have a bit more privacy, just take this wee bit here, push and pull this down to the bottom, and to bring it back up, just push it just like this. So you want to push this little bit just up, and it slides back up carefully. To open the window, just take this handle and pull towards you, which opens the window. And then to close, push this back up to the top, and then lift this switch back in place, which locks the window. And again, just the same on the other Velux. Back down the stairs. For the trip switches in the property, it's just located in this cupboard just here. Pull this open, you get to the trip switches. If you just lift this up, you can see these are all in the correct position just now. If anything has tripped, just put it back into the correct position that you see here. If there's any problems, please give us a message or give us a call, and we're happy to help. For the thermostat for the property, it's just located in the hallway. You just want to take this dial and just turn to the right to select your desired temperature. So make yourself comfortable, enjoy your stay. So you turn to the right to increase the temperature, and to reduce the temperature, just turn to the left. When you're departing, the hall light for in here is controlled with this switch. Just push this and the light goes off. When exiting the cottage, if you can just make sure you have the key with you, please. Leave the ale working and just turn to the right, and then pull the door towards you. And then to lock the door, just simply pull behind you and just check that this is locked, please. Key safe, then located just to the right. Again, just the top key safe, please. Pull this flap down and enter the code that we provided. And then pull the wee switch down and pull towards you. If you put the keys back in carefully, please, and then pop the flap back up, pull the switch back down, and then scramble the code. Just check that it's locked, and lift the wee flap back up. Thank you for staying with us at the Nest. Hope you had a lovely stay. For the general waste, it goes in the green bin just here, and for the plastics, it goes in the grey bin. We hope you enjoyed your time with us at the Nest, and we hope to welcome you back to the property soon.